I think you guys are doing an exceptional job with the writing and casting and acting. You guys hit it dead on for all the fans. This, not to bring up bad memories for summer of Firefly, but working with Fox in the advertising campaign, I work in the tech industry, and I figured that a built-in fan base of the Terminator franchise, Firefly, Serenity, Heroes, 300, all those fans together, like, back to show up. But a lot of people who I thought would be fans, I've had to convince them otherwise, saying like, no, it's a great show, have been turned off by Fox's advertising campaign. And I'm wondering if you work with them with it, if it's going to be tweaked, or, you know, what feedback you've gotten from it.
Can I ask you, are you talking about the print ads, or are you talking about the actual commercials on
I think it's the commercials, as well as the MySpace campaign, and all the other like online advertising. A lot of people who, I think mostly the commercials that they've seen, they've, you know, didn't really respond well to them, and, you know, I had to convince them otherwise.
What do you think it is about that commercial, promotional
campaign
that is turning your friends off?
One of them was the, I think there was the cute line of like, you know, I got a shotgun, I got 9mm. Some people, I thought, said that they thought it was corny, which I thought it was funny, you know, coming from the franchise, and I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. But some people were like, it kind of turned me off. And I'm like, really? What? Come on! Like, so I didn't know if you guys had gotten any feedback from, like, you know, people who didn't like the advertising or thought differently or wanted something else from it. So.
Well, I sort of do too. I feel like when you're making a series, it's a lot of things. You know, when you think about Terminator, you might have a specific reaction. I think we're staying true to the films, but we're also adding a lot of humor, and we're doing a lot of character development, and it is a worry for me when people see a flash of something on TV, they get an automatic idea of what it is. And unfortunately, it's just something that people are going to have to trust us and tune in and see a whole episode, because there are funny moments, and I think it's critical to our series. And I don't know. I
think that when you have a brave, intelligent show, sometimes people spending billions of dollars on it want to make sure that it still looks very accessible. I think Fox has done a very good job, but I do think that sometimes they want to make sure that it will appeal to everyone, but sometimes that appeal puts off the more specific, intelligent viewers that are sitting in this room that actually would really like the show. That would be my meager opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, I haven't had a chance to really sit down with them a lot and talk to them about it. Again, I was gone for 4 months where most of the ads were taking place.
Yeah.
I would like to see the show. I would like to see the show sort of, it's just called the argument for the show, framed differently than it is. I mean, I feel like it's being advertised sort of, you know, kind of basic action clip tagline kind of thing. And I'd like to see something a little more conceptual. I couldn't tell you what that is off the top of my head, but I think that, you know, sometimes when they're putting these clips together, they're getting the material, you know, a couple days before they have to get that ad out. They're turning that ad around very quickly. So it's challenging, and of course then they go for the glib, you know, or the big moment, and it's the trailer moment, as opposed to trying to really work on a campaign, which I think requires more thought.
Thanks.
We've got time for about one or maybe two more questions.